Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Obsession for Learning. Here I teach you step by step about design of structure manually and by using software. Okay, without doing delay, let's move to our topic. Today's our topic is about preliminary designs of beam. Okay, before we start, let me know you about beam and preliminary designs. What is beam? It is a simple horizontal elements of frame structure which carry a load of slab, both live load, dead load, floor finishing load, and load of wall, then transfer safely with all loads to the column is called beams. Okay, preliminary designs. It is a preliminary designs, or you can say first design that we do to determine the dimension of elements. For an examples, dimension of beams, columns. Okay, one more thing which is most important, why we need to do preliminary designs. We need to do preliminary designs because based on it we do final designs. Okay, I hope you guys are understanding. Now let's move to our main topics, which is preliminary designs of beams. Okay, if you guys look at the top of right corner, you guys gonna see diagram of beams which has 5 meter spans. Okay, for the first steps we have to calculate the effective depth of beams. For calculating effective depth of beams, we have one formula over here. D effective is equal to span by basic value into modification factor. Span is nothing, it's just a 5 meters. When we convert into 5 meters into mm, it becomes 500 mm. And for beams, as per IS 456 2000, class 23.2.1, 8.a, basic values of spans to effective depth ratios for spans up to 10 meter. Okay, we have 5 meter spans, that means our case is inside these conditions, so we can take basic value from here. For cantilever beams, basic value is 7. For simply supported beams, basic value is 20. For continuous beams, basic value is 26. We are designing continuous beams, so we are taking basic value as 26. Look at here, basic value is 26, right? Modification factors, generally modification factor is 1.5, that's why we're taking it as 1.5. Okay, our effective depth is equal to 128.205 mm by calculating this value, but it is lesser than least dimension of beams, which is 200 mm. And actually least dimension of beam is not the depth, it is width. That's why I'm adopting here d effective is more than this calculated value and least dimension of beam as well. Okay, after that I have to calculate the overall depth. For calculating overall depth, you guys can see here we have one formula, summation of d effective and effective cover. D effective is effective depth of beams, we have already calculated, which has 300 mm value, and effective cover is nothing, it is simply a distance from center of bottom longitudinal reverse up to the bottom surface of beams. Okay, but here I'm assuming effective cover as 50 mm, and now we're getting d overall depth is equal to 350 mm by calculating these values. Okay, now for width of beams we have one formula here is 1 by 2 times d to 2 by 3 times d. D is nothing but it is overall depth, and I'm taking b as 2 by 3 times d. We have already calculated the value of overall depth, so I'm putting here 350 mm. Okay, after calculating this value we are getting 233.33 mm. Okay, but here I'm adopting b is equal to 240 mm, a little bit more than this value, calculated value, because for more safety. Okay, simple. Hence dimension of beam is 240 mm by 350 mm. Okay guys, and the way of writing dimension is width by depth. Okay, b by d. Okay, finally we have completed our preliminary designs. Now here you guys can see the cross sections of beams. Let me explain about these figures. This is width of beams which we have calculated 240 mm, right? And this is the overall depth which we have also calculated. This is 350 mm. Okay, and for d effective, what is d effective? D effective is effective depth. Okay, It is a distance from top surface of beam up to the center of bottom longitudinal reverse. And effective cover is, look at here, it is also distance from center of bottom longitudinal reverse up to the bottom surface beams, right? And clear cover is it is also distance from stirrups to outer surface of beams. This is also clear cover, this is also clear cover, this is also clear cover, this is also clear cover. These are longitudinal reverse, this is stirrups, okay? And this one is hook with 135-degree angle. Its length is 10 times phi. 10 times phi, it means phi of stirrups. 10 times diameter of stirrups. Okay. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you guys gain some knowledge from this video. If it's really helping you, please don't forget to give thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon for more notifications. And at last, if you guys have any confusion and difficulty, then leave the comment in the comment sections. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you so much for watching my video.